Archie, congratulations. In the manager's press conferences, he's talked a lot about the load that a lot of players have been through in the last couple of months. I was looking at the fixtures and you've started 19 in the last 20 games. So I guess the first question is, how are you?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm an 18-year-old, so, you know, know my body. I definitely know that, you know, I'm all right. And to be fair, the last few games, we've had a bit of a gap between them all. So I think we're all well rested, and especially going into the next game, we'll all definitely be all right. We'll have a good week of training, and, you know, we'll all be ready for that. So yeah.
But during that intense period, the manager told us in the press conferences that the training sessions, you basically were walking through the sessions because you just had no time to do any of the physical stuff. I mean, what was that like to sort of be a part of? Because presumably that's not normal.
Yeah, well, I mean, playing in the Championship last year, that's pretty much all that we did. So I was pretty used to it. Do you know what I mean? Because of the amount of games that we had, you know, we didn't really have the chance to, you know, get the sessions on the pitch and the load that we would at the start of the season and in pre-season and stuff like that. But, you know, we got all the tactical work, and, you know, like I said, it was a difficult period having that many games. But, you know, I feel like we're getting on to the, you know, the more positive side of it, and, you know, hopefully we can bring that form forward. So yeah.
I've heard you talk about Sonny in other interviews about the sort of role model that he's been for you. Can you just sort of give us a couple of examples of maybe things he's done, or, you know, off the field, or how he's helped you settle in, some sort of specifics?
Yeah, definitely. You know, he's probably, you know, he's definitely a world-class player, and as a person, he's probably one of the nicest guys that I've ever met. And, you know, ever since I first moved to the club, he always sat down and had breakfast with me and stuff like that every morning, which for, you know, a new player at the club, you look at players like Sonny, Madders, all of them in the squad, to be fair, and you wouldn't really expect them to go out of their way and, you know, speak to the new 18-year-old who's just come from a Championship club. And, you know, to be fair to them, they helped me settle in really well, and everyone's been amazing with me. So yeah.
I know you're asked a lot about positions all the time, playing centre back. Of all the sort of experiences you've had so far, where did playing against Erling Haaland rank the other night?
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to say how good he is. It's obviously never an easy game against players like that. You know, in the Prem, there's so many good players. Like even the week before, Liam Delap for Ipswich. You know, he's an absolute handful, and I've said that before. He's a tough player to play against. And, you know, Haaland, I don't need to say how good he is. He's obviously, you know, for me, who's not a centre back who's playing there. It was a difficult night, but, you know, I thought in the second half we created a lot of chances, and, you know, we could have got a draw or whatever out of it. But, you know, they got the win, so fair play to them, and they're obviously a world-class team. So yeah.
I know you've only been at the club a few months, obviously, but there's always a lot of talk around Tottenham about not having won a trophy since 2008. Is that, how sort of aware are you of that? Is it something the players speak of, and a particular motivation with obviously the Europa League coming up?
No, it's not something that we speak of, because we know that the opportunity that we've got is golden, and especially in the Europa League with the squad that we've got and the people that are coming back from injuries, we know we can change that, and, you know, we're just focusing on the next game and not getting too carried away. So yeah.
Because obviously been a difficult period, but the season could still end on a real high, because that Europa League must be a clear target for you now. I know there's a lot of games to go, and, you know, last 16 stage, but it must be the target, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's definitely the goal, but like I said, we're just not getting carried away. We're not looking too far ahead. Obviously, it's the Europa League next game, but, you know, we're just taking each game at a time, and, you know, like I said, not looking too far ahead. So yeah.
Right. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.